Celtics now 2 games after the All-Star break.
Whew.
And the DraftKings odds. I'm going by DraftKings in the sports book. NBA champions, last time I saw them.
Yeah.
Thunder plus 220 to win it all. Celtics plus 220. Cavaliers plus 650.
Okay.
Knicks 13-1. Nuggets 15-1. Lakers 16-1. And I'm just going to end there.
Else,
There's clearly a line drawn between the Cavaliers and everyone else. What do you make of those? That the Thunder are tied with the Celtics, which I understand.
Do you?
But also that it's Thunder, Celtics, Cavs, and everyone else.
Yeah, it feels about right. I guess the only one I was kind of sort of surprised by were the odds for the Nuggets. 15-1's a little intense, but at the same time, yeah, you do have Jokic for sure, but you play zero, and I do mean zero defense.
Yeah.
That team is atrocious defensively, and I think Vegas is telling you they got no shot. Thunder, Celtics, and Cavs, you know, my gut says we're going to get Celtics Thunder in the finals. So if you get that, the Thunder's not a terrible bet. If you're thinking that they can pull off the upset, remember, this was the youngest number 1 seed in the history. Think of how long the NBA has been around. The history of this league, the Thunder were the youngest number 1 seed last season. They get in. If I'm not mistaken, George, I don't know if you have it in front of you, but they won their first playoff series. I think they went out in the second round. So whatever you get sort of experience-wise from that, you carry over into this season. Now, we see them kicking butt in the regular season again, but we saw that last season, as I said, being the youngest number 1 seed. So they already know how to do that.
Yep.
They're going out, they're doing that again, and now you could take your whatever their playoff experience was, carry that over into the Western Conference playoffs, and I think, knock on wood, I think they'll get through. I do believe we'll get Celtics Thunder in the finals. I am a betting man. I would bet Celtics to win that, probably 6 games, but at the same time, you know, I don't think betting the Thunder to pull the upset's the worst bet I've ever heard. I know I've made bad ones. I would rather do that. If I had to bet against the Celtics in any way, I'd rather take the Thunder, who's a team I've watched do it now 2 years in a row in terms of putting everything together, taking those necessary steps to become a potential champion.
Yeah.
I would rather take my chances with the Thunder than the Cavaliers. I think in the end, even though I like the Cavs, they do play real defense. They have big bodies.
Yep.
Their bigs are athletic.
They got
as
better
all
at the
get
deadline
out.
too.
Better, with DeAndre Hunter.
Yep.
And Kenny Atkinson can coach his butt off.
Yep.
I still don't think they're deep enough. They don't have the pedigree. I still don't think they beat the Celtics. I would rather bet on the Thunder in the finals than the Cavs in the Eastern Conference Finals, if that's
I think that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Especially with, yes, the Cavaliers got bigger on the perimeter defensively.
Yes.
It's still 2 small guards you're betting on. And Donovan Mitchell's been amazing. He's been a top 5 player in the
Darius
league this
Garland's
year.
played well.
But that's the guy.
Yep.
That's the guy the Celtics identify, get switches, and go after and hunt him time and time and time again.
Absolutely.
And put him in conflict.
Yep.
Just the way the Thunder are built, where SGA's gotten better and better as the seasons have gone on. He's an MVP favorite for a reason. He's averaging over 30 points per game. He's shooting from deep. He's efficient. He's such a good player all around, and he controls a game. That's what you want. But when you look at it all, and also they bring it defensively. I mean, that's the best defensive team in the NBA too, on top of being the best offensive team as well. It's all matchups when it comes to the NBA playoffs. What can you do to a team over 7 games? And that's why it's Thunder, Celtics, Cavs, and everyone else. The Knicks, I said it to you and Tay, who host Hold My Banner. Check it out. Right after that Knicks-Celtics game. And I looked at you guys and I go, the most the Knicks will take the Celtics in the playoffs is 5.
You sure did.
Because Jalen Brunson is the guy that is the key to their success. But he's a guy that likes to get around the rim, create contact, and he's a late shot taker. He's so good. But there's a point where you're only 6'2". And when he gets in and the big bodies are around him, the big guys on the perimeter, Brown, Tatum, Holiday, White, just to start, not even bringing up Porzingis. That gives him so many issues. They would take care of the Knicks in 5 games. And it's who comes out in the East, right? Mm-hmm. That's what it is. It's the Celtics or the Cavs. And the Cavs, I've seen it. I've seen it with the Cavs. I've seen it with the Celtics. it all still sizes up to me Celtics over Thunder in 6.
Yeah.
The teams out of the West that like maybe I could give credence to make a run, do a threat, Rockets.
Yeah.
Maybe Lakers, maybe. But OKC and Lou Dort were such a matchup issue for Luka. Even with LeBron, it could still happen.
Play defense.
And then in the East, the only one I would give, but injuries would have to happen, Bucks because of Giannis and that's
Bucks
it.
Because of Giannis and Dame. I'll throw Dame in there.
Yeah.
They still don't have that third piece that's enough. I do like Kuzma, as you know.
Yeah.
But in a 7-game series against the Celtics, Kuzma ain't getting it done, brother. So, yes, I think the Bucks. Now, if you told me the Bucks knocked off the Cavs, I wouldn't be shocked. But I don't think either one, Bucks or Cavs, Knicks, you name it in the East, is taking out the Celtics. The only shot you got is to beat the Celtics in the finals. That's it.
Yeah, it'll be a team from the West.
That's right.